Gabe.
Oh no.
I mean, we'll have to see how much he's able to do as like a specialist if he's practiced it a lot more, but it's been significantly nerfed in a lot of different ways. Everyone knows about how the blast has gotten reduced on the damage. Of course, the nulls lost the spell lamp. This is all dating back to when Kato was popular, of course. You don't have small camp.
Yeah.
And your ultimate has actually a very long downtime.
So everything is bad.
Everything has gotten nerfed significantly, yeah.
Okay.
So it's painful, for sure.
Well, it'll be something to watch. Nouns, again, head out together, holding hands. And will not find anybody this time, it looks like.
The one thing they do have, at least, is that they're not putting that Ember in a impossible matchup versus the Viper, so that's just what Esk is trying to avoid.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean they have a support Ember, which is not always the best thing to do.
Well, we do have a chance, of course, getting to hear from the birthday boy himself earlier before the season start. So let's listen in right now to what Gunnar had to say.
I think the best start of the game is just getting 3 bounty runes. There's bad vibes when you get 4 bounty runes. I feel like 3 wins me more games than 4.
There's bad vibes.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Do you not notice that? You get 4 and then everyone's like way too
Absolutely
hyped about
not.
the game. And then you just lose anyway. But 3 bounty runes is like enough that you're winning, but it's not too much.
I feel like when you get 4, your team just gives up. They're like, this is it. We won.
Yeah, we won
It's
the
over.
game, guys. It's
That's
over.
when we can stop trying. The other team's like, we really gotta try. We gotta claw our way back, and they fight for it.
They're down 400 net worth instantly, or whatever.
Well, and as you can see, no bad vibes here. They got the 3 bounty runes on Nouns. Feeling pretty good.
They got 3 last time also. Maybe they left that one on purpose last time, too, because
I
it did look like
see.
they could take it. It's some mind games.
Dude, that's crazy, though. Like, let me tell you, that's like the people that, like, wear the same jersey every time they watch, like, the NFL or something and, never wash it or whatever. That's the same level, but, you're intentionally griefing yourself a little bit. But yeah, a little bit of a switcheroo here as 9 playing on the support Ember. Boots first. Oh, and he wanted to pull the wave, but there was a nightmare. Oh, it's the most annoying thing in the world.
I was going to say, this lane looks pretty hard. Napkin, sure, he's the Death Prophet up here, but Bane is still one of the kings of 5 positions. Doesn't get picked too often, but doesn't allow anyone to pull. So,
Dude.
9's going to try. He's just going to get slept again.
Dude, this is so sad. Holy...
Oh, he actually pulls it for him. Husky's like, oh, well, thank you. It's actually a half pull as well.
He gives him the tip. No.
I mean, it's a half pull.
Dude.
It's actually like the best case scenario.
God. Because here's the thing. Like, when this doesn't work, Husky just walks over and punches the DP after. So it's like, DP's getting punched. The wave's now underneath Yamsun's tower. He's perfectly fine as it pulls it all the way through here. It looks like we're going to get the last hit. Wow. Rough start.
It pulls again. Only a slight one, of course, though. But we'll have to... I mean, the camp is going to spawn if they don't block it.
Yeah.
Okay, small camp's back.
Trading over aggro back and forth and now giving punches to Napkin. They get 3 creeps.
No pressure onto the CK, though, as Bane is going to be able to trade effectively versus both of them. Looking at mid, Esk actually does live. I thought he was going to be brought down. It was one more hit. If Gunnar got it onto him, he would have died. And he's gone for boots first, so has no regen to show himself. Gunnar, he has the bottle, so is healthy to be able to continue pressuring.
I'm just getting the denies, too, right in his face. You can see here the esportsbet.io odds have been steadily into the favor of Nouns, and with good reason, because these teams, I mean, the other thing to just talk about is that Nouns have looked very good.
Yeah. Very good, very aggressive, very confident in their style, right? They're one of the first teams I've seen go for the Bane. They went for this double Midas last game, and they're one of the few teams that still goes for Lone Druid. There's not too many that still do. As Husky gets that sleep, won't be able to get a stack, though, up top.
Yeah, couldn't get that because of the block. But that does reveal that the camp is blocked because they made it out in time.
He should know that now.
This is the lane that we haven't taken that much of a look at yet. Moo playing on the Doom versus Lame on the Slark, who's gotten a pretty good start so far, as you would imagine. Slark in this lane paired together with the CM.
Yep. They should be able to do quite well unless the Doom finds one of these, like, super creeps, one of those like spam creeps, as they're actually getting on top of Lelis.
As the pull back to get away, throws out the Fade Bolt, a couple body blocks coming in from Moo, and
Nice blocks.
it's going to be enough to get Lelis out of harm's way.
They got to run. Scorched Earth.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage there. Love in some trouble. Another hit. Has to pop the Fairy Fire. Moo showing the power that he's got.
Up top, the sleep, 9, he's in trouble.
Needs to get out of there. Has a sleight of fist in the chains, but it's going to be first blood drawn by Husky. Moo liking what he's seen from the other side. Does look like Husky
Raindrop.
sticks. Oh, the raindrop. Wasn't off cooldown yet on the stick, but we'll be able to regen up in a second.
Was probably actually still alive even without that raindrop. But either way, blocks the damage, and a very good aggressive lane up here, catching the Ember. Hey, Ember just doesn't really contribute much of anything to help this DP, who's now getting gunned on again.
Only 1 second stun on that one. Couple more punches on the napkin, trades the Nightmare over. Husky will oblige in punching 9 now.
They can just freely hit him. We're really seeing that mid matchup, though. 26-11 to 18-2. He's just bullying Esk anyway. Esk does have that big stack. I believe he's been preparing for himself at the hard camp. Up north, sorry.
Yeah, one up
There
there.
we go, yeah. So he does have that one. We usually do see the Coddles actually stacking these 2 camps. You double stack the medium and the hard camp down lower, but he didn't want to walk so far away from the lane.
Yeah, needed to make sure he was still getting the XP the whole way through. Since it was hard to just try and double blast the wave.
He's a full level behind Gunner.
The other thing, like, Gunner is really well positioned in this game, I feel like, to cause problems for every one of these cores. Like, Coddle doesn't do much to him. If Gunner goes the Ags build, Slark is gonna, like, kill himself on Gunner.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a problem.
Yeah, and even just he can just nether toxin wherever the Slark is going, right? And then Slark
Yeah.
actually can't fight inside of that pit because it just breaks him, so it doesn't get those essence shifts.
Napkin. 2 seconds stun onto him now. Goes for the Nightmare. And trades it over now to 9.
Uh-oh.
How much damage can I do to him? He's going to have to use the chains and then backs away.
Okay, I was going to say, where's the mangoes at, or where's the stick at? Because Yamsum doesn't really have any regen. We usually see a lot of mangoes, and even a stick perhaps on the CK, because he does use a ton of mana in the lane. So can't actually pose a kill threat yet.
Yeah, across the board, with the exception of bottom, all lanes into the favor of Nouns.
Uh-oh. I'm seeing Lelis walk over into the jungle. Does he spot the stacks that was being made from the Coddle? Are they going to be able to take him away? Because they're kind of low.
Ooh, he's just out of range of it. Drops down a ward now.
He sees it. He pings it. He's telling his team, he's probably Gunner, make your way over here. Push this Coddle away from it.
See if they decide to do it.
Who's going to make the move over for it? Or are they just going to leave it be? Looks like they're actually just going to leave it be. I thought maybe they'd call him over.
He only has the 1 point Nether Toxin. Now, they did see him place down that ward, Esk did. And I think has a Sentry coming out immediately. Yeah, okay. So they're going to let him get the stacks, it looks like.
Okay. Maybe they just go sap some XP at least, but we'll see. Now it's still just continuing to play inside the laning phase. Moo, again, has Midas queued up, as expected. I think he's been going Midas most of his games. Likes the greed.
Obviously Doom the best hero for that, or one of them.
Here comes Gunner now. He's walking into. But
he gets away, and it looks like they're going to... Oh, man.
Gunner's taking it. It's beginning.
Yep.
It's level 2 Nether Toxin now.
Invis. Ooh, and that is really sneaky. So he just invises and knew that there might be some wards around. Starts to take it again.
Oh my god, he's getting,
almost
all of it.
That was all of them.
That was quite a lot of them indeed.
That was the big creeps.
Yep. Esk was able to get some lane creeps though, so Boots of Travel will be finished, and maybe he can look to make some moves around. So he's actually only 300 behind the Viper, all in all, after everything considered. Could be much worse.
Gonna go down to Lelis there. So getting some retribution in the lane. The Doom, who's now just about even with the Slark. But yeah, about a 400 discrepancy between most of those heroes. The main one that's really struggling has been Napkin, because those the lane pulls back behind the tower weren't capable of being done.
Yeah. Nature of having a 4 Ember, you know, the hero does absolutely nothing to Bane. As Napkin getting very aggressive. We'll have 2 Spirit Siphon charges back up though, but a rotation, here comes Gunner.
Making that move, and 9 is there. 2 second stun with the DD. Napkin goes in. Yemsun low, but definitely not going to die to that. 9 now. He's going to go down. Gunner gets the double kill, and they've brought in more.
Even brought Lelis.
Husky has 6 seconds until they have a Nightmare, but Gunnar with the slowdown, diving underneath that tower. They find him. They will kill him. And now Esk, he has to be careful too. The Nightmare's there. Oh, buddy. That is really scary. Gets the lift back, pulls him in. They bring 9 into the fold. Esk trying to get away. They bring down the Bane. Gunnar, has he gone too far? He has Fairy Fire. Doesn't have a TP, though, for another 35 seconds. Tries to walk through. 9 is there. And I think Gunnar has indeed finally gone a bit too far. He's going to get punished by Esk.
Good TP rotations. It was starting to look very reminiscent of all the moves from the last game, but in the meanwhile, Moo gets a solo kill. So Midas is finished, Slark dead, and it is a ton of reaction. You know, they do have to make those moves to react to this dive from the Viper. Could have gone worse. Coddle now might actually take that top net worth. So Esk, let's see what he can make do with it.
Yeah, has the urn already, and, you know, Spirit Vessel, the next one up. I think for a long time it was Dagon after that, if I'm not mistaken.
It was like E-Blade or Dagon, depending on, you know, player or how, you know, what you're up against.
Gunnar moves again.
Napkin, incredibly aggressive.
Yeah, Napkin's going to get punished again. He's going to get thrown in the bin.
That was a 10-second exorcism.
Moving in for 9 now. Lift. Pulls him on back into the waiting clutches of a very friendly Viper.
Friendly Viper, huh? Yeah.
That's Arcane Boots for Lelis.
These two supports can continue to be active, continue to help Gunnar get every single one of these catches, who immediately does queue up that Aghanims. He knows what he wants versus the Slark.
Yeah, and Slark in the meantime is just trying to get into an Echo Saber. He realizes has to be active in this game. Can't afford to just sit back and farm. Needs to be playing with his team at a certain point.
Yeah. A lot of this game, though, Esk, for having such a good start, I'm just really looking forward to see how much the Coddle is able to do, because as we said, you know, that hero, it had its moment. It had huge moments during some patches, but of course, with all those nerfs, it's been slowed down of how aggressive you can be, of course.
Oh my God, Napkin. Run away, Napkin. He's out of there.
He's okay.
Well, yeah, it looks like he is.
Almost that vessel.
The one problem is that while he may be alive, he is just barely one level above the Bane. They were the same level when he was running at him.
Yeah.
It's been a tough game for old Napkin.
Tough series for Napkin. Last game, too, on the Legion. He struggled. I mean, this game I can't blame him for struggling. He had the Ember support, and he's playing into a Bane CK. Yeah. It's going to be a tough and slow start for him.
Smoke up now with 3.
Okay.
Wanting to get that first urn charge on the Coddle with those Boots of Travel.
It'd be nice if he gets a kill in this area, too. He can just immediately purchase the Vessel right afterwards. And, yeah, versus Doom, CK Viper, Vessel's not too shabby.
They have Remnant on 9, too, so more burst potential here.
Can they even kill... I don't think they can even kill Moo with these 3.
No, I don't believe so. I'm not sure who they can kill. It has to be, like, the supports.
They catch him too far down. But no,
Gunnar,
not there.
I don't think they can do anything to Gunnar here. Oh, my God. Wait, never mind.
Solar Bind.
Yeah. Strong damage.
Yeah, if he's like up a bit further in the river, then perhaps they can actually set up for him. But
Moo's laughing. He's enjoying it.
Yeah, he's free farming. Midas online. Not the max Devour, but he's bullied the Slark completely out of the lane.
Yeah, high pressure build with 4 points up in the Scorched Earth.
Oh, didn't see that Lelis actually stole Chakra. That is the dream for Yamsum. He's like, okay, come here, CK, use some mana. Here you go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's the best. Especially with Reality Rift almost being maxed, he's actually going to be able to use it twice. All right, up top, the defense is coming in.
Move in, look for it. The Doom was there.
Yamsun
Can't get in range. Reality Rift too far away. But Exorcism used and virtually no damage done onto that tower.
Second Exo that's, not been able to really touch it. Nouns very quick to move, though. Immediately when they see Exo pop, they bring 5 heroes. Now they're going to swing things around toward bottom. But yeah, just not giving Thiuth any time to really hit on any of those objectives.
Yeah, they are just sort of stuck backing up, trying to farm up the jungle, get into their next set of items. And the lead is not huge. 2,000 at 13 minutes. You know, we've seen worse before and comebacks from that.
Yeah, Esk is also, it's the levels too, right? Esk is level 11 still. And Gunnar, he still hasn't quite hit 11, so this Coddle.
Yeah.
Definitely done a good job of getting that farm online. Just what can he transition it into?
Right.
When's he going to get this vessel charged, and when's he going to start getting some more pressure onto the actual map?
9. Gonna get chased a little bit there by the Viper. Actually, in a little bit of trouble.
He looking dead.
Yeah, that's no good. That's a rough one right there.
Can they get Gunnar, though? Oh! It actually pushes him into the trees!
Oh my god. Oh, that's really annoying for Esk. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself after that one.
I think Love had him, I
had
think, too. Oof. All right, a little unfortunate. Lucky for Gunnar.
Yeah. Gets away with one there. And, well, with Slark leaving the lane, Yamsun ready to get some pressure onto this bottom tier 1 tower. Looking to claim the first one of the game. And he's also working on that Echo Saber.
Yeah, I think I like the build that, I mean, Skeeter, right? Skeeter's the one who kind of developed the CK. I think it's just like this Echo, you can go Mage Slayer, and then it's actually really effective this game versus Coddle versus Death Prophet. Mage Slayer works, of course, versus Exorcism, so if he gets a hit on him, it will reduce the damage of all those ghosts. So I just love that build because it turns into Bloodthorn and everything too, so.
Husky, Nightmares 1, but is going to get brought down after.
Okay.
Really heads up play there just to pop the ult. He knew that he was going to go for that Fiend's Grip.
Again up top, Napkin.
Love, the first one that gets jumped on. And will go down.
Okay.
Napkin forced to run away.
Protects his Death Prophet at least. Good job, Crystal Maiden.
Kind of feels like right now Nouns sitting back waiting for those items and then finding a couple kills here and there along the way.
Yeah, they're not forcing the issue too much here, right? They're feeling comfortable with just kind of chill farming a little bit. Chill farming and defending their towers.
Yeah. BKB done at 15 minutes for Moo.
Yeah, nice and early.
That's that's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess against Coddle, it somewhat makes sense. Super annoying hero. Arcane. Gets the Fiend's Grip. Yep. Oh, CM ulti BKB. They weren't expecting that. And now they dropped the Doom on the Emperor.
I mean, that felt a little. That was rude. In fact, I thought he was gonna commit onto like the CM. Like, okay, well, Moose says, "Get out of my game."
That's crazy.
I thought he really was just gonna run in onto Esk or something and doom him and chase him down,
Right.
but no, just wants the guaranteed kill.
I've never seen a BKB Doom at 15 minutes, if I'm going to be real with you. Who's having a very good game.
Yeah, probably because Doom is like 0-9 in the region that we've been casting.
True.
I actually think it's right. It's lost like every game that we casted. Now they don't even pick it.
It's true. They're done with it.
But here, still looks good. Moo, making it work.
300, 200 gold away right now of Gunnar getting to that Aghanim Scepter. Slark beats him to it.
Okay, let's see how much they're going to do with Slark and Coddle having such a good game. Perhaps they could start to take some type of fights. Slark does not get caught into the smoke.
Yeah,
Let's see what they can get on top of.
On in, Lelis is there, who is level 10 on Lelis.
They just popped the ghosts. I mean, okay.
They're running it. I mean, the ghosts are going to be ready. Lelis, Gunnar,
they're deep.
Son. They spot him. Ghosts are already going. It's half duration. Yule Scepter. Moo runs forward. Finds him yet again. Husky in a little bit of trouble here. Moo's still brazenly walking forward and just killed the Death Prophet.
They really want some kills. They're like, screw hitting the objective. He just pops it and runs in. Okay.
Lift pulls him back in. Do they have a way to break that one? Not right now. Moo getting brought down low. With the Spirit Vessel, it's actually enough for the kill. They run in with the Ember. He came back to life only to die right into the clutches of Yamsun. Esk really low by virtue of that Ember, or rather Viper. And almost does enough damage with the Corrosive. Actually, is it enough to kill Esk? It was close.
It's very close, as CM just got two-shotted, by the way, by CK. Actually, just 2 right clicks.
Yeah.
And Gunnar gets the tower deny. So they bravely run in with Exorcism to try to get some kills and get turned on pretty quick. And they don't even get the tower. Well, they get the tower, but it gets denied in their face. That was a very aggressive Exorcism.
Yeah, and again, thinking about the way that this game is played out, now that Ags is there, it becomes really hard to fight into this Viper. The double effects of Corrosive, you're seeing him go in for the Manta style next. It is going to, I mean, and that's all before the nosedive, which isn't the greatest thing in the world, but it's extra damage and all the rest of it.
Yeah. The disarm and everything, it's all just going to make Slark's game a lot more difficult. There's now Napkin again.
Oh my god, gets pulled to the low ground. In a little bit of trouble on the Bane. Wanted to go in to kill off Husky. It is not going to happen.
Oof, Yamsa, new Blink Dagger shown.
And Love slowed down, finished. Double kill for Gunnar. As they are going to take this mid-tier 1 tower if they have anything to say about it. Can 9 hold off? Can Esk hold off?
He's got to be careful. The Blink, the CK's here.
Stun, 3 second, pops the ulti, turns, ready to fight, beats him down to death. And just like that, it is enough to catch and kill that Coddle.
Game quickly accelerating. Nouns making the quicker moves, the better rotations. While for Thiuth, it feels like they're completely reliant on Exorcism now, perhaps to fight, but even then, they're very fragile running into Nouns' lineup.
Yeah. No, it is a mass amount of physical damage coming from Yamsun. It's magical from the Viper. They've got control galore with Doom and Bane and Rubik.
And the Doom comes
Doom
out.
just gets
Speaking
used now.
Onto the Slark, another solo for Moo.
Man. He is found. He's going to be finished. 9 goes down to 19-5. The game does not look easy.
No, it's looking incredibly reminiscent of last time, the way that they're dominating the map.
Well, for Nouns, they're very happy. Movements that they've been making, you can see pretty consistently, recognizing when there's moments to run in and fight, and then also just knowing when to stand their ground.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Just making the smarter moves over and over again. I actually like that he, instead of going main, and I actually like Yamsun's way more, Skeeter, it's like some situations, yeah, you can call for these Maester, but the Blink has absolutely paid off, jumping into the Coddle, jumping into Death Prophet. He's so farmed, he's so strong now.
Yeah.
So many of these heroes just very squishy, and we're seeing something very glaring of what Cheap was talking about, right? The lack of initiation, the lack of way to start fights on the side of Thiuth is glaring to me. They're having to just charge in and hope that it goes well for them. Now perhaps trying to take advantage of that Doom being on cooldown.
This was under a ward, so
it was.
Noun's very aware of what's happening right now. They show one up front. It's Lelis. They jump into him immediately.
They're so ready.
Nosedive is
Esk.
ready if they want to go onto him. They find the backlines. Esk in some trouble. Gunnar lays it down. They did lose the Rubik, but
Yamsun.
already with one dead. Yamsun down low, and he actually falls too. Okay. Maybe somehow this is kind of working for him, but after that, it's going to be enough for Napkin to fall, and Gunnar TPing in onto the creeps. Doesn't manage to complete that TP, but they will get the Nightmare Sleep now and find and kill off Love.
4 for 2. Ends up being just fine for Nouns, but Yamsun, he jumps in. His team doesn't really help him out too much, and he gets focused by like 3-4 heroes in that vessel. They were busy dealing with the Slark. So at least they get like a kill or two, but end up really losing that fight anyway.
Spear Vessel charges.
Spirit Vessel charges. There you go.
That's going to clear some creep waves and try and slow this game down as much as possible. As we take a look at that replay, the jump in there, I thought Lelis was going to be okay, but committing both jumps for it, it was just too much.
Yeah, and Yamsun, this is the Blinding Light. It's always something that you have to favor versus something like a CK before he's got BKB. They control him perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Good usage there of just staying right on top of them with the Death Prophet too, to make sure that they got as much damage as possible onto the CK. But in the end, it's just they're fighting such an uphill battle.
Yeah, and that was the smoke, like you said, under the ward too. So now they were kind of baiting Husky a little bit and just waiting for a jump. Because now Love.
Ooh. Just standing there. Wow.
That's bullying.
There is a little bit of bullying going on right now. There might be some truth to this, it seems like.
It is 24-7, and they definitely know how much of a lead they have in gold too.
Yeah. Not that many deaths on the old squad there.
No.
But Greaves are completed on the Death Prophet.
Okay. At least a way to protect him versus the Enfeeble. I mean, watching Husky, I saw his skill build as well. Max Enfeeble. Always really annoying to play as a Death Prophet versus that.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
A little bit of extra protection versus that.
Yeah. I think also, if they ever can find like a moment there where, you know, they can go for a pick. Oh, yeah, that range. Husky's got him. And the Fiend's Grip, 9 dies on the other side of the map. This is just Husky coming on in for the finish.
Now it's playing a lot more like a team now at this point, and you can really start to see the Thiuth. They're starting to fall apart. Core's all over the place, not really able to play together. Well, now it's setting up beautiful ganks, and they still have Doom, so they can look for another target.
Yeah, and they are looking for that Slark, wanting to find
Oh, and look
him.
at bottom-esque.
Finds it. 2-second stun. Another hit lands in from the Viper, and, well, he is going to go down.
Yeah, really starting to crumble. 25 minutes.
I think Moo's just hunting the Slark.
Yeah, if he just gets a Doom on him, he's dead. And they still have that ward. The lift, it will get broken from the Dark Pact.
Jump in. Find
Nope.
the Stomp. Punch in the CM. Rooted. Walks away as the CM dies. Moo, cool as can be.
7-1 and 6.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Having a
attack.
very free game on the Doom. There we go. He's going to say, use your minus. There we go. He did. Now pressure on bottom tower with the Coddle being dead. Really starting to feel the demise for Thiuth quite soon. As now Napkin again shows his face for a second. Gunner
Oh,
gives him the
nosedive.
nosedive.
He's getting in the initiation of nosedive. But slowed, taking the damage.
He's got
and the
Greaves.
Greaves.
Yeah, he's got the dispel.
He's away.
But can they punish Gunner at all for it? Definitely not. Also sees, I see Husky took the Enfeeble cast range reduction talent too. Cool.
4-second stun. Love dead. Which one was that? The Husky did?
Yeah, Enfeeble cast range reduction.
Okay.
That can be really annoying for, I mean, anybody. All of your spells just are so much shorter.
Yeah.
But, I mean, not really too relevant as they're starting to really wipe the map. Everyone's just kind of going whenever they feel like it on the side of nouns. And they still have Doom ready for whenever the Slark shows.
Right. Cannot feel comfortable just sitting in there hitting anything on the wave, really. Too scary to do that. And this is not a hero that likes to go jungling either on the Slark.
No.
And so BKB on his mind, but it's still very far before it's going to be up and ready to go.
And he's still just going to get doomed.
True.
Which is the saddest thing, because that's literally, I'd imagine that's the only target that Moo wants to go for now at this point is Bloodstone. Also now finished up for Gunner, who's only died the once, now very unlikely to die that second time.
Dude, this is going to be silly. He's going to heal so much from it. Yeah, just healing back up from the creep wave.
Radiant are scanning.
Arcane.
Is it going to be Roche time soon? Looks like first they want to kill off this poor Crystal Maiden. Again, I mean, Love is really just getting bullied.
Yeah,
This is just mean.
there's a lot of kills going her way.
And it looks like Gunner's like, all right, guys, you guys do your thing. I'm going to solo Roche.
How easy is that with the Bloodstone?
Wait, run out of mana.
Dire's bottom tower.
Oh, Arcane Rune. All right, maybe he's all right.
Just taking it down.
Yeah, he's going to be able to do it.
It's pretty cool.
Top
I
tower
like
is
that.
under attack.
Obviously, getting a Grove Bow helps a heck of a lot, too.
It definitely does. That magic resistance reduction is quite nice. Or magic damage increased, sorry. It's not magic resistance reduction. That's dead. Okay. Yeah, Arcane Rune really helping him out, so he has like full mana, barely even used any.
Top tower.
The solo Viper Roche at 28 minutes. Something you don't see every day.
He's had a very good game. Moo appreciates it.
I love it.
And it feels like now time to run down one of these lanes as well. So Moo punching away, has the Lotus Orb completed. They find a moment. Oh, he just used Dark Pact, but gets the jump away.
live to see another day, but it's another day in his base.
Napkin playing around the vision that he has. They drop down a ward on Moo. And chasing, finding. Yule Scepter lift up, pops the drums,
They
runs
gotta
away.
run. They gotta run.
Yeah, they're going to be fine. But they can't stick around.
Feels like they have to run from anybody they see. Okay, Esk. He saved his gold for a long time. Has his lens, has headband, and now has a hex. Let's see if they can... I mean, they've got control, but they have no damage, it feels like, at this point.
Oh my god, dude. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Look at how crazy that is against Slark. He's going down to half HP.
And similar to last time, Gunner sieging. Not a lone druid, but he's a Viper with Shard.
Backs away. Gets brought down very low with the Aegis still sitting there.
Okay, they are being annoying.
And of course, with the Lotus Orb online, it means that Spirit Vessel immediately getting removed there. Rough stuff.
Rough stuff, it feels like, for the last 29 minutes.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
That's the duration of the game. No, they did have some moments in laning phase, but really for the last, like, again, last 20 minutes or so, they have been able to do next to nothing to nouns.
Getting in towards a Eternal Shroud next for the Viper.
Even more immortal. It's 9.
Eternally immortal.
Hey.
Bloodstone there. Yamsun sending in the illusions. Oh, he had an Aghanims too. Trying to dodge back and survive.
They're on
They
Esk.
get the lift, and yeah, Coddle, he's gonna go down. No buyback for 60 seconds. Aim on top of him, trying to do what he can. He eats the Viper Strike, and well, stolen CM ulti now.
He's doomed.
Lelis ready to go with it. It's a doomed up Slark, and Gunner helping to clean up the rest of them. As 30 minutes in, this is 3 heroes dead, 9 trying to stop it. Napkin is going to fall too. And I think that this is going to be some buildings going down in just a moment.
Surprised they're not calling it here. They just spent the gold on the Coddle. That's likely 2 sets of racks. A full Scotty for the CK.
Jeez.
Yes, yeah.
He's
Nouns.
a monster.
It's looking way better. I mean, you could see that clear separation as a team, and yeah, GG's called.
There it is. Very well played by Nouns. I mean, I think that, you know, again, you come on in, you have an idea of the way that you want to run the draft, and they just execute it perfectly.
Yep.
It's good to be able to see a little bit of, you know,